What is up? How's everyone doing? I have been real busy over the last several weeks. So about a month or so ago, I signed up for an outdoor market and I'm really excited to do it. I have never done an outdoor market before. It'll be honestly like I've done one event before and it was a long time ago. But this time it's completely different because I'm just such a different artist now. My style is completely different. I've gotten so many more skills. And so I feel like this is the first kind of thing that I'm doing in public that's just like showing off my own work. And I just like am really excited for it. Also like nervous because it's just so many new things. It's just so much that I can't really predict and I don't know what to expect. And I think that's good for me, to be honest. I think it's good to have things that you have to roll with it. And so that's what I'm gonna try and do. When I first signed up for the market, I was in the throes of commission. I was doing two that were really big and it took me some time to get through those. So I would say I was doing commissions for a couple weeks. And then I started working on this big piece that I just got like a burst of inspiration, an idea for. And last week I spent the entire week, it took me like 7 days total to do the whole thing. I was working on this piece to get it ready for the market. I hope that you like it, so let me go grab it. So this is a watercolor piece. I wanted something that shows off a lot of detail and is intricate. I got this inspiration to do a piece where it just showed all the seasons interconnected in a way that like they all have this really nice flow and it just kind of flows into each other. That was just the idea I had in my head and then I sketched it out. Here it is. Yeah, so I could probably talk about this for a really long time, but I won't get into every single little detail. It just shows fall, winter, spring, and summer. So all of the plants and animals that you see, you can find in Ohio, but they're probably in many other states, if not like most other states too. But some of them are native plants, like the coneflower is native to Ohio. When I was looking up all of the things that I wanted to incorporate, I did a research on, is this in Ohio? What is the name of it? I made sure to name every file. I've started feeling just more connected to each little creature and each little plant. When you start really painting out all the details, you just have a deeper appreciation for the beauty of it, and even more so than before. At the time that this video comes out, this will be a print in my shop and I will post the link in the description. I poured so many hours into it and I'm just really proud of it. It might be one of the pieces that I'm most proud of that I've ever created. I think just the sheer amount of attention to detail that I really paid. Something that has really been important to me ever since I started really taking art seriously is I don't want to cut any corners. I don't want to take any shortcuts because it's just important to me to put everything that I have into it and not try and just get it out on the paper and just get it done. It's something that I feel not only has it become important to me, but it's also really helped me to, I don't know, it's helped me to create better pieces in my portfolio. It's helped people to take notice to what I've been doing more. And I think that really comes from putting everything I have into it and putting all of my passion and my energy into a piece. I think it really shows when you look at something that somebody really put care into it. And I'm just enjoying not half-assing, not trying to get it done as fast as I possibly can, taking my time and knowing that that everything I put into it is going to be worth it. And it is worth it, even if no matter what happens, I love this piece and I will always appreciate that. Oh, that's the majority of what I have been working on. So for this market, I had to kind of get a list of things to get ready. I needed a table, chairs, which I still need to get. The event's on Friday and right now it's Monday. So I can be pretty procrastinating sometimes. I can. It's not because I don't want to do it, it's just because other priorities come up, and then I think those are more important. Today, I really need to get all my files together, send it to the print, and get them printed. I ordered a banner last Tuesday. It's a table runner, and it goes just down the middle of the table, like a banner, and it has my logo on it. And I ordered that last Monday, I think, and it said that it should arrive on Saturday, and it didn't. And I did send a message to their customer service because I am getting concerned. I'm actually like, oh God, I really hope this arrives. Anyways, it's very chaotic. That's just how it is, I think. And that's just how I operate. There's always gotta be an amount of chaos. I will say last week when I was working on that piece, I got the idea on like a Wednesday. I started working on it on that Thursday. And then once I started on it, I couldn't think about anything else. I get really obsessive and I get really hyper-focused and fixated, and other things fall through the cracks. Adult things that need to be taken care of, and that's something I should probably work on, but I don't honestly know. It overtakes me, and that's all I can do, and that's all I can think about until it's done. The last day that I worked on it was Friday, and I woke up early, as I do, because I wake up early to talk to my partner. And then I immediately started getting to work at like 8 a.m. I didn't stop working on it until 2 or 3 a.m. I did grab food and I did go on a couple walks, but like for the most part, it was nonstop work. It was sitting at my desk until I was like sore. I was really exhausted. I was starting to get feeling like almost lightheaded from focusing too much on it, but not in a way that like made me feel terrible and drained and awful. It was in a good way that made me feel all of the energy that I was pouring into it. Even though I felt exhausted, I still felt really happy working on that. And when I went to bed, I felt fulfilled and I felt excited. And it's really cool to feel that way about my work. Coming from a work environment where I had to stay up very late to get a lot of my tasks done and not feel that rewarding feeling of what I was doing was worth it for me. Coming from that to being like, yeah, I have to get this done, and staying up really late, but feeling like it was all worth it. It's a great feeling. So, yeah. I just got an email that the banner that I ordered last week is going to arrive tomorrow, so I'm so excited. Yeah. I was just saying, like literally, I was just telling you how worried I was about it, but I'm just like, that was fate. It's meant to happen. It's coming. I'm excited for it. So, the thing arrived today. And I was so nervous because whenever I first saw it, I was like, this is damaged as hell, but I think it's just a bag inside of a box. I think for extra protection. So I'm gonna open the banner. So it's white and it's folded. I'm so scared. Okay. Okay, that looks good. The color's kept. Hold on. Here's what I'll do. I'll just hold it up like this. Yeah. That's exactly what I was looking for. It's just my logo. The colors look nice and vibrant like they do in the file. And I'm really happy with it. Boom. It's so relieving that this came in. I can just like put it on the table now and mess around with it and see how it looks with the table cover. I would say very happy with this. I just placed the order for like all the prints that I want. I get to pick up those prints tomorrow, so I will show some of those off as well, but I just wanted to show you. I got this at a place called Print Keg. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to show. And I will Show more later. It's been a crazy day of just constantly doing stuff. I started out by making stickers, and that went pretty well actually. I was really happy with how those turned out. I need to make a ton more, but I just did a few test prints. They're not as 100% vibrant as the original, but for what they are, for being printed on matte paper, and just for being like little $1 stickers, I think they're worth it, and I'll show you what I have so far on that. So I started off by just, this morning, this is pretty much what I worked on. So here's what it looks like on a sheet of paper with registration marks on sticker paper. And here it is printed. Here it is. I love it. Yeah, I think it looks pretty great. And I'll just be putting these in with the prints for free. And these are some of the ones I printed for like $1 that I'll be selling for $1. And I do think those are cute. And I do think that they are pretty accurate. Nothing is going to be 100% exactly a carbon copy of the painting, but so that is a win that I had today. That was a positive. I've had just such a roller coaster of a day, because after that I went ahead and picked up the prints that I got, and I was skeptical before going in. I was like, this is last minute. I know, this is so last minute. And with printing, you want to see a proof. I'm a graphic designer. I know how it works. You want to see a proof, but they basically told me we don't have time to make a proof. We don't have time to work with you and to see what it would look like, or to do this slow, like basically place an order online and then what we print is what you're gonna get. And that's unfortunate. And I didn't have the capability of getting this done before this week. I've just been so busy. So when I first saw them, I was really sad, because the weight of them just wasn't what I was expecting. I thought they would be like thicker. It was 110-pound paper cardstock, and so I thought, that's thick. I know that's thick. And whenever I held it in my hand, it felt much thinner than 110-pound cardstock. And I just immediately started spiraling a little bit. Like, I wasn't like freaking out. I was just a little sad, and I was just like in a down mood and thinking, what was I thinking? This is my fault. I should have done better. I should have known. Just all this stuff. Like, it's funny how one little thing can make you just think irrational thoughts. Like, after just being in a kind of crappy mood for a little bit, I talked to Chris, and it really helped. And I knew in my mind that I didn't believe my thoughts of like, oh man, I should have done better. This is my fault. I'm not good enough. I didn't actually believe them, but I also really, really appreciate having somebody just tell me like, this is a learning process and it's okay. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna learn so much. And I know just hearing him say that really helped. And also, don't believe everything you think. That's something that I've been hearing a lot lately. I've been seeing it. I don't even know where I've been seeing it. I just have. And when I see it, I'm just like, that's so true. I just love the saying, don't believe everything you think, because so much of the time our thoughts are just hella irrational and hella untrue. And to kind of stop yourself and that time when you're thinking something that's irrational, to be able to do that and just not believe it, it's a good thing to do. Anyways, so I had to go out and try and find a paper cutter because they did not have one at Office Max. Target came through with the paper cutter, the power bank, batteries, the basic stuff, the lights, all of that I found at Target. Let me show you some of these prints that I need to cut. Okay, so I'll start out with one of them that I really thought turned out well. I like how this one looks. I need to cut all these down to 8 by 10, but like the colors are extremely accurate to what my artwork looks like. So I'm really happy about that. Okay. Now we have this one. Again, the colors are pretty accurate. It's pretty vibrant. See, I'm like, yeah, I was in a terrible mood, and I'm like, yeah, these all turned out great. Makes no sense, but... Okay. Here's this one. Very rich, yeah. And then the big one, the one that I care the very most about because of the one that I put the most time into and the most hours into. Here she is. Yeah, it's a little darker than the original. You're not always going to get 100% accuracy to the original, especially if you want a last minute print. So honestly, for what I'm getting, like, this is pretty good. It looks really pretty. And, you know, after thinking about everything, I'm like, damn, this is actually pretty cool. And I'm getting excited again. I am excited to be home. I'm excited to be home and not out and about, so I can actually really focus on getting everything together tonight. It's just been such a long whirlwind of a day preparing and hopping all over town, getting this and that. The only thing left that I can think of that I need is more cellophane wraps for the packaging my prints. Like if somebody gets a print and I want to put it in a little plastic sleeve, I can't hand somebody a print and expect they're gonna walk all over the festival and not just like ruin it. If I ever buy a print from a vendor at an event, I always appreciate when they give me a sleeve, and most of them always do, and it's kind of expected. Because you also stick your business card in there and sticker, whatever else you want to put in there. I can show you my silhouette machine. That's what I've been cutting my stickers on. Here's my printer. It is a humble Epson Workforce. It's a humble printer because it basically, the selling point for me was, it was $200. And here is my silhouette cameo. I got this about, I think, 5 or 6 years ago as well, and it's been a great purchase. I think this was like $200 as well, and it's similar to a Cricut. It die cuts, it kiss cuts. You can cut many different things. You can make magnets, you can make so many things, vinyl decals, stickers, whatever. I use it for stickers, and once I learned how to use it, it was kind of like riding a bike. Every time I get back on the program and print, I know exactly what I need to do. I'm realizing I just enjoy the process of making stickers. Even though, you know, stickers don't really make a ton of money. They don't really bring in a lot of money unless you are selling thousands of stickers. You're not going to make a ton of money on them. But despite all that, it brings me joy, and the process brings me joy, and that's very important to me. It's just kind of another creative outlet for me. This is really random, but I went to Aldi and I found these apple ciders, and I have one left, and I really need it right now because it sounds so good. But sparkling apple cider from Aldi. So recommend, but there's not like cinnamon in this. I think that's the one thing missing from the apple cider, sparkling apple cider. Needs cinnamon. Needs cinnamon. I'm just working on cutting this print out and framing it, so I'll show you. Fingers crossed this makes nice clean cuts and that, you know, I can line everything up properly. Oh, that was a good cut. Some things are just so satisfying, and cutting paper is one of those things for me. There's something about it. It's 2 a.m. and I got a fair amount done. I cut all of the larger print, and I printed more of the stickers. I'm gonna print a lot more of them, but I wanted to try different designs of mine, so I have these, which I like, and I have the classic crow. I think that'll be kind of cool for spooky season. So we have a good variety now. We've got the spider, we've got the pumpkin, the crow, and the flower. So I am headed to bed, and I'm going to probably wake up early tomorrow morning, and I'm probably just gonna be tired until Saturday, probably until Friday night when I can really sleep good. So, all right, just wanted to check in. It is Thursday night. I have gotten a lot done today, and now I'm trying to think, what all did I do? It's been a blur, but so okay. The first thing I did was I finished cutting all the prints. I'll show you. So these are all of the prints like that I have printed. I got these signs all, or I guess they're just kind of displays. I might actually put them on sale just in case somebody asks about them. If somebody wants to buy them, sure. But I made some more I made some sticker sheets. I could not stop myself. As if I didn't already have enough work to do, I threw this together. I cut out, you know, all of the little illustrations from the fall over here, and I made a little fall sticker sheet. And then I had to go out and get some plastic wrap, and I finally found some. Thank the universe, because where I got them, I was able to find 11 by 17. I was able to find many wide variety of sizes, and that was amazing. So I got those, and then I also got, oh yeah, I had a little moment, a little freak out, because I went to go plug in the Square reader into my phone, and I was like, oh crap, I don't have an iPhone. So this is an iPhone, this is a Lightning. And so I had to get a converter that was like Lightning to USB-C, which I found at Best Buy. She's been so patient with me, and I know that next week she's gonna get lots of cuddles and lots of playtime, because this week's been all about preparing all of this. And honestly, it's been a fulfilling, busy and fulfilling week. I'm really proud of everything I've accomplished this week, and I did it all by myself, and I feel like I'm really patting myself on the back for that. I am gonna have a little bit of help tomorrow, and I'm really grateful for that, because it's kind of a lot to set up, and it is my very first show, kind of solo, doing something like this. This is completely different than anything I've ever done, so to have that support is really great. And yeah, another thing I forgot to mention is I posted a picture of my painting today with the seasons. I'm calling it the magic of the seasons. I think I showed you that. I told you that, but I posted on Facebook my magic of the seasons painting, and everybody was really amped up about it. And I didn't expect that much of a response. I thought maybe a few people might see it and be like, yeah, that's cool. But people were like, let me know when you get this on sale. I want one. And I was just like, amazing. That's so awesome. People are amping me up and getting me excited to, once I get this market done, I will go to a print shop that's more of a local one that I can work one-on-one with, and I can get good paper, high quality print. I can look at a proof and do the process all in a way that I'm happy with, so that I can create an even higher quality version for people to hang up on their wall. Update again. I just checked to see if the converter I got, or what is that called? So, okay, hold on. I bought this, and the person suggested this to me. I told them what I needed, and they said that this would be what I needed to plug in my Square reader into my phone, and it is not. All it has is USB-C. There is no lightning. There is no lightning. And so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use the Square reader at all, unfortunately. So that's a little frustrating. I don't know how to problem solve that. I might have to go back tomorrow and look for it again. I'm just frustrated. So we'll see. It's the day of the market, and I've spent most of the day getting ready and just like chilling. Mostly just chilling, actually. It's almost 2, and all I've done was take Summer outside, get some breakfast, get some tea, take a shower, and just kind of have a slow morning. I think I've just been craving just like a slow morning, a chill morning. And anyways, I'm gonna be getting my makeup on and then immediately packing everything up, packing it into my car. I probably should leave here around 3:45 maybe to grab some cash, and I want to get a drink for my friend and I. Be like a pumpkin spice drink, and yeah, then I'll head there. Is this too much? Is this too many necklaces? I think I'm just gonna wear both of them. I like it. I think that most people would be like, just pick one, but I don't want to pick one. Also, should I wear this witch hat? Should I just go all out and just wear it? I feel like a shopkeeper in a D&D, a witchy shopkeeper in a D&D story, which is kind of what I want to feel like. So maybe I should just go for it. Ready to rock and roll.